With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
In this question, we have to identify the site where the cleavage of the zygote begins. Is it in the ampulla, the isthmus, the infundibulum, or the uterus? So all of these structures are associated with the reproductive system. In the female body, we know that the fusion of gametes, the syngamy between the sperm and the ovum, that is our fertilization process. It takes place inside the female body. The sperms are released into the female reproductive tract during copulation and they show vigorous motility. By swimming rapidly, they come to the ovum and fertilize it. So this ovum is actually present in the fallopian tube or the oviduct. We know these are paired structures. These are accessory ducts of the female reproductive system which are going to connect the ovary that produces the egg to the uterus, which is the site of implantation of the embryo. So what is going to happen? Actually, this fallopian tube we can further divide into three segments. On one hand, we have the funnel shaped part called infundibulum, which bears some projections called fimbria on its end in order to collect the ovum when it is released from the ovary. Then we have a wide part known as ampulla, and finally the part which is closest to the uterus, that is called the isthmus. So the site of fertilization in our body is actually the junction of the ampulla and the isthmus. So at the ampullary isthmic junction, the ovum is present, the egg is present. When the sperm is released into the vagina after swimming through the cervix and the uterus, it reaches this ovum, and if fertilization is successful, then after the fusion of these two haploid gametes, we are able to obtain a single diploid cell known as zygote. And the zygote needs to undergo repeated divisions in order to develop into the embryo. So where do these divisions start? Actually, the initial divisions which occur in the zygote, these are called cleavage, and this is because the size of the cell is not changing. The large size zygote is simply dividing into 2, 4, 8, 16 blastomeres and so on. So such cell division which initially takes place in the single celled zygote, so it can develop into the early embryo, these are called cleavage, and they begin at the site of fertilization itself. The zygote is formed at the ampullary isthmic junction, and when the zygote is in the ampulla itself, its division or cleavage is going to begin and the process of embryonic development starts. So our correct answer over here will be option A. We are going to say the wide part of the fallopian tube called the ampulla is the site where the cleavage of the zygote is going to begin and the embryonic development will be initiated. So gradually this embryo is going to move towards the uterus and it will be in the uterine wall.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.